Welcome to Charlottetown, the colorful capital city of Prince Edward Island. Nestled along the picturesque harbour, this vibrant city is a hidden gem waiting to be explored. Whether you're a history enthusiast, a nature lover, or a culinary connoisseur, Charlottetown offers a myriad of delights to suit every taste. Immerse yourself in its rich history by strolling along the charming streets lined with historic buildings, or take a leisurely bike ride along the scenic Confederation Trail. Indulge your senses in the city's flourishing food scene, where you can savor freshly caught seafood and sample locally made delicacies. So here is the list of the 10 best things to do in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, Canada. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest upcoming travel videos. Here we go. Number 1. St. Dunstan's Basilica. One of Prince Edward Island's most distinguished sites, St. Dunstan's Basilica on Great George Street, was built in 1916, and is a Roman Catholic cathedral noted by its spires and Gothic Revival architecture. Modeled after St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York City, the structure, as we see it today, is the fourth church built on the property. After the most recent one was destroyed by a fire in 1913, the church was rebuilt to be one of the tallest buildings in the city. The exterior is what will grab you, but the interior is just as stunning with stained glass windows, intricate carvings, and a pipe organ. Number 2. Confederation Center of the Arts. One of the first places to visit should be the ultramodern Confederation Center of the Arts, which covers an entire city block and opened in 1964 as Canada's National Monument to Confederation. It houses a museum, art gallery, provincial library, 2 theaters, and a restaurant. The venue is perhaps best known for the annual summer production of Anne of Green Gables, the musical, as part of the annual Charlottetown Festival held from June to September. The third-floor art gallery exhibits some magnificent works by modern Canadian artists, and an entire room is devoted to Charlottetown-raised artist Robert Harris, one of Canada's most renowned painters from the turn of the century. Number 3. Peaks Wharf. Situated on the edge of Charlottetown's city centre is Peaks Quay Marina. This colorful section of the city screams maritime values. Here you can find harbor sailing tours and loads of adorable artisan shops, many with a unique island feel. During summer evenings, many of the restaurants at Peaks Wharf feature live music, and the entire region is a perfect escape for the whole family. Next to Peaks Wharf, you'll also find Confederation Landing Park, the Prince Edward Island Convention Center, and the Founders Food Hall and Market, which is a great place to sample a variety of local food and drink. It's also one of the best places to visit in Charlottetown in the rain, as it's completely covered. Number 4. Founders Food Hall and Market. The Founders Food Hall and Market in Charlottetown is a food lover's paradise. Located in the heart of downtown, this vibrant and bustling market offers an impressive array of local and international culinary delights with over 20 vendors. From fresh produce and locally made alcohol to mouth-watering baked goods and gourmet desserts, there is something to tempt everybody. Buy some lunch, grab a cold beer, and either sit upstairs on the mezzanine level or chill at the tables outside. My favorite was the Gay Blueberry Ale, made by a local PEI brewing company. That went down nicely with a lobster roll while listening to live music. Head to the sound of the waterfront for the schedule of live music performed daily in and around the hall. Number 5. Beaconsfield Historic House. The elegant villa of Beaconsfield was designed by W. C. Harris and built in 1877 with lace-like wooden decoration, a mansard roof, and a graceful dome. The mustard yellow building is a prime example of Victorian architecture, and the interior design and furnishings of this lovely old house make a tour well worthwhile. It now houses the Prince Edward Island Museum and Heritage Foundation and a bookshop, which specializes in publications relating to the island. From time to time, exhibitions of local history, lectures, and concerts are held here. Number 6. Prince Edward Island Brewing Company. Craft beer lovers rejoice. Prince Edward Island and Charlottetown, specifically, are a delight for those chasing hops. There is a great range of microbreweries in Charlottetown, and more seem to pop up each year. A few worth noting, although I'm sure I'll miss a few, are the Gay House. This Charlottetown brewery serves up a delicious brown ale with a smooth, chocolatey finish. You can enjoy this with a range of unconventional twists on pub grub, such as their gochujang barbecue wings. Another great stop for fresh ale is Upstreet Craft Brewing on Allen St. Their Witinoise IPA is equally hoppy and flavorful. Pair it up with their sweet pig pizza topped with garlic cream base, chilies, smoked mozzarella, bacon, and maple syrup. If you're looking to do a little beer tour of the city, don't miss Red Island Cider and Prince Edward Island Brewing Company as well. Number 7. Victoria Row. In the daytime, the traffic-free Victoria Row is popular for shopping, a highlight for many tourists being the Anne of Green Gables shop. In the summer, sitting in its sidewalk cafes and restaurants and listening to the live music from its open stage is one of my favorite things to do at night. People play chess and checkers at the picnic tables along one side of the street. Be sure to look up and admire the fine Victorian architecture of the brick commercial buildings. Their facades show some of the fine details of stone carving and brickwork in the window frames, cornices, pilasters, and doorways. Number 8. Cow's Creamery. Known for their delectable treats, mainly delicious ice cream, Cow's has become a local institution and a must-visit for ice cream enthusiasts in Charlottetown. Founded in PEI back in 1983, it's now known as Canada's best ice cream, and has even been named one of the top 10 places to get ice cream in the world. Known for their rich, creamy flavors and unique concoctions, Cow's offers a wide variety of mouth-watering options, from classic staples to their innovative creations. With its charming cow-themed branding and commitment to using the finest ingredients, Cow's ice cream embodies the essence of quality, fun, and indulgence. There are 6 Cows on PEI, 3 being in Charlottetown. We couldn't ignore the long queues of people waiting for ice cream, and visited each time we visited the city. Number 9. Charlottetown Farmers Market. Every Saturday morning year-round, and Wednesday mornings in the summer, local farmers, craftspeople, and food producers gather at the Charlottetown Farmers Market. Browsing here is a great way to mingle with locals and shop for locally made souvenirs. You may find whimsical handcrafted birdhouses, dog raincoats, sheepskin rugs, knit scarves, hand-crocheted slippers, leather handbags, pottery, silver jewelry, lavender sachets, or handmade soaps to take home. And of course, there are foods of all sorts, from fresh-made waffles and donuts to pierogies and whole-grain breads, ready-to-eat sushi, tacos, sugar plums, and blueberry pies. There's no excuse to leave hungry. Number 10. Province House Historical Building. There is, perhaps, no more important attraction in Charlottetown than Province House. After all, this is one of the key places that helped birth Canada as a nation. It's here where members of Parliament got together to build the road map to the Canadian Confederation. This building, known as the Legislative Assembly of Prince Edward Island, is where the provincial government sits, and has been since 1847, making it the second oldest seat of government in the country. Province House is undergoing a massive renovation that will likely take a few more years to complete, so access is limited to the outside. But you can check out the status of the renovations here to see if it's completed yet. You can also visit an exhibit on the building at the Confederation Centre of the Arts. Number 11. Blockhouse Point Lighthouse. Only grassy ruins remain from what was once the first permanent European settlement on Prince Edward Island. Jacques Cartier took possession of the island for the French in 1534, calling it Isle St. Jean. An Acadian settlement, Port La Joye, grew steadily on this point of land until the British took possession of the island and deported the Acadian settlers in 1758. With British rule came the name Fort Amherst. Just south of the historic site, Blockhouse Point Lighthouse has been positioned at the harbor mouth since 1851. The wooden structure is a key navigational aid and the island's second oldest lighthouse. Number 12. Government House. The elegant white Government House in Charlottetown, also called Fanning Bank, is set amid formal gardens in the grounds of Victoria Park. Built in a Georgian style, the building became the official seat of the governor of the island after 1835. It is now the official residence of the Lieutenant Governor of PEI, who represents Queen Elizabeth II in the province. Royalty and dignitaries visit the house when on the island. Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip visited the house in 1959. Government House is open to the public, free, during July and August only. The last word. So guys, these are the best things to do in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, Canada. Hope you will like it and appreciate it. People who come to this city are amazed by all of the awesome things there are to do and see. The annual Charlottetown Festival continues all summer, bringing theater productions, art exhibitions, and free daily concerts. A highlight is the musical rendition of Anne of Green Gables, based on the book set in nearby Cavendish on the island's northern shore. You can be sure not to miss any of the highlights if you plan your vacation using this handy list of the top tourist attractions in Charlottetown. So, if you love to travel and you want to see the whole world, then this is the channel that gives you a list of the best places to visit in the world. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest upcoming travel videos. Bye bye, see you in the next video.